So, give me your name.
I'm Shashi Bellamkonda from Washington D.C. I work for Network Solutions.
So, tell me something good that's going on within D.C.
I mean, D.C. I think for a lot of events that have to do with social good, like Festival, which is coming up, there's a lot of support. I think the community is very strong, except on a Saturday. But I think the social tools have really helped people get together much more than previously. So that's one advantage of using the new tools like Twitter and Facebook.
Fair enough. And tell me something about a key issue within this community that you feel needs to be addressed.
I think one of the things was the area is very large, so there was a lot of fracturing in terms of location and the kind of industry that people work. So all the time, most of the people here, especially in the tech community, are trying to get together and make sure there is the community helps each other. So a couple of days ago, we had the DC Tech Meetup, which about more than 200 people attended. The other part is like non-profits. There's a huge community of non-profits. There is a ASOS chat, I think that's on Twitter, where people have this chat and connect with everybody else. So it's not, I think there are a lot of young people in DC, so that gives a lot of energy that's coming up now, and the ability to connect with each other even if you just moved to DC, I think that's huge.
Now, if you were to change one thing, or if there's another facet that could be changed, what are some of your recommendations on how to move this forward more quickly?
You know, on a general level, if there's one thing that I wanted to change in DC would be public transport. I mean, we're probably the capital of the superpower of the world, the only superpower of the world. But it takes you like 2 hours to get to 30 miles. I think that's unacceptable. Whereas in any European capital or any other even developing countries, you can probably reach a destination in 20 minutes using efficient public transport, and we don't have that here.
All right, so how can we start to move that forward?
I think people's mindset in thinking that independence means being in your car for 2 hours on the Beltway should change. I think having an efficient form of transport, the metro, I don't think does a good job at all, because I couldn't have come here as fast as I did driving, and it's not cheap either. But New York, take the example of New York. Excellent system. They have a well-working public transport system. It takes you $2 to go anywhere within the New York system. So there's no reason why we shouldn't have that. We've already seen it being created here.
And how can people find you?
I am Shashi B on Twitter, SHASHIB on Twitter.
Thank you.
Thank you.